Today we're going to talk about one of my favorite camping dinners, so stay tuned. So today we're going to talk about 3 different variations of tinfoil dinners. Hi, if we haven't met yet, I'm Holly with Let's Go Now Adventures, and our YouTube channel is about all things camping. You know, whether you tent camp or RV camp, our goal is to just help you have a great camping experience. So today we're talking about tinfoil dinners, which I know is a favorite of a lot of people that go camping. Now maybe if you haven't camped before, this would be a great dinner to start with just because it's quick, easy, and cleanup is a snap. The one thing that's neat about these is you can do all the prep work at home before you even get up to your camp spot. You can cut up all your veggies and get your meat seasoned. Go ahead and put it in the tinfoil and it goes from cooler to coals. Another thing that's great is you can actually eat out of the tinfoil. And then when you're done, wrap it up and toss it out. Now, the 3 recipes we're going to talk about today is we're going to just make a classic burger tinfoil dinner, a barbecue chicken dinner, and I thought it would be fun to make a shrimp and sausage dinner. So let's get started. One thing that you'll want to make sure you start off with is some heavy-duty aluminum foil. You know, if you're just making these in your oven or on the grill, it's not so important to use the heavy-duty or wrap them twice. But when you're putting them in the coals, this is really necessary, just in case they get punctured or you don't want anything to leak out. So we're going to start with our heavy-duty aluminum foil, and we're going to take a piece about 12 by 18. And then you want to take some cooking spray. It'll help keep things so they don't stick. Okay, so you'll want to start with your hamburger. Now, one thing I like to do is I like to use a little bit of moisture in my meat, and today we're just going to use some Heinz 57. You could use A1 or Worcestershire or pretty much anything. So we're going to just kind of mix that up. When I'm making tinfoil dinners, I actually like to buy just lean meat. Normally I buy the extra lean hamburger, but I think the lean meat not only adds flavor, but it helps keep the meat moist while you're cooking it. Now we're just going to season our meat. We'll put, season it to as you like it, but some salt, pepper. Ooh, it smells good already and it's not even cooking. I'm going to add some onion powder, some garlic powder, and just get it mixed up real good. Okay, we'll set that aside. One thing that's great with tinfoil dinners is you can use veggies that are completely frozen, hash browns, frozen peas, frozen carrots. I've just cut up some red baby potatoes today that sounded really good. What I like to do is I like to put some olive oil on them and mix them up with some spices. The olive oil will help keep them soft on the inside but crisp on the outside. So let's get them salt and peppered real good. Salt and pepper on them. Okay, let's take our tinfoil and go ahead and form a patty with our meat. Now, if you have somebody that likes a lot of meat and you want to do a double portion, go ahead and make 2 patties and just use a little bit of extra foil, but set them side by side. You don't want to stack your patties. They won't cook evenly. So we're just going to flatten that out real good and just put it right there in the center. This is just optional, but I like to add a little bit of mushroom soup mix. Let's go ahead and put in some of our potatoes. And here's where our yummy vegetables come into play. Get some onions on there. And these peas and carrots are actually just frozen. Love it. Some carrots. Okay, we're gonna add a little bit of salt and pepper to this. Doesn't it look delicious? Okay, now, where you want to fold these is you just want to bring both sides up to the middle, kind of crease them, then fold down once, fold down twice, and then crease it really good. Kind of flatten that out. Go ahead and fold your sides up. We just don't want anything to leak out into the coals. Fold that up. Now we're going to take our second layer and double wrap it. Now it doesn't matter on your tinfoil, shiny side or dull side, but we will want to take our packet and flip it upside down, okay? So once again, take your sides up and just fold down, and then a nice crease, and then fold your sides in. And there you go. Something that you can do is if you have made the tinfoil dinners and maybe one doesn't have onions, or you've made it to customize to everybody in your party, you can just write their name on it with a marker. So when you pull it out of the coals, you know whose is whose. Okay, so let's get our tinfoil sprayed and we'll move on to our barbecue chicken. Got our chicken. Now you can easily just put a breast of chicken in this tinfoil. For this time I've actually cut it up into smaller pieces. I find it cooks just a little bit faster, but either way is just fine. So I've got a little bit of barbecue sauce and we're just gonna mix it up really good. This will add a nice tasty flavor to it. And we'll go ahead and put our chicken in the middle. Now we'll add some of our potatoes. With this one, I've got a little bit of broccoli and cauliflower, which I thought would be yummy. And once again, our peas, carrots, and our onions. Let's go ahead and get some salt and pepper on it. And we're ready to fold. Both sides up to the middle. Fold down once, fold down twice, and crease it over, and then fold the sides in. Don't forget to wrap it twice. Grab another piece of foil, flip your tinfoil dinner over. That just helps to ensure that it doesn't leak out. Fold it over, and crease, and fold the sides up. You see how quick and easy these are? Okay, and last let's do our shrimp and sausage. Just get our tinfoil sprayed really good. And we've got some yummy sausage. Don't pile it up too high. You kind of want to spread it out. It'll just cook better. And we'll add our shrimp on top. And I've added some yummy zucchini and some summer squash. That would be good. And a couple little pieces of corn on the cob. And some onions. What I like to do is the Old Bay seasoning works really well on seafood. So we'll just sprinkle a little bit of that on. Maybe add a little onion, garlic, and salt, and some pepper. Now with the shrimp and sausage tinfoil dinner, this is going to cook faster than your hamburger or your chicken. So I find it best not to add potatoes in with this one, because this is going to be done like within 20 minutes and the potatoes don't get done. So just some of the vegetables that cook a little bit faster. We'll fold up the side. Oops, a little corn popped out. Fold up the side. Let's get that one wrapped a good time. Flip that over. Bring up our sides. Fold down, fold down, and fold down. Fold the sides in. Yeah, you don't have to be too exact. You're just basically getting a good seal on your tinfoil. There's our shrimp and sausage. Now, one thing that John has done is he has cut the wood into different size pieces, starting from really small to about 1 inch to 2 inches. One thing that helps is when you're making a fire for cooking or making the coals, the smaller the wood, the better, because it helps to ensure that the coals are a nice, even temperature. Okay, let's go over to the fire. One thing that's nice is you can be a little bit flexible with the foil. Because we added the extra moisture to the meat and some of the moisture and the olive oil to the vegetables and the chicken, it will give us a little bit of leeway on the time. Now, our chicken and meat is probably going to take 40 to 45 minutes on some coals, and our shrimp will take about 20 minutes. But you have to remember that times do vary. You know, if your vegetables are cut thicker and bigger, That will add some time. Also the altitude and how hot your coals are. So you may need to take one of the foil packets out of the fire and do a quick check and then put it back in if it's not quite done. Okay, so it's been 20 minutes, so our shrimp and sausage should be done. Now obviously they're hot, so be careful. And just remember the steam that's going to come out. It smells delicious. Ooh, doesn't that look yummy? Okay. Ooh. Okay, this looks like it's our chicken. Now this is just personal preference, but I love any type of sauce, so we're gonna add a little bit of barbecue to our barbecue chicken. Perfect. Okay. Last but not least, the burger. The classic hamburger. Ooh, it looks delicious. It does look delicious. And I'm the ketchup queen, so. So, have you made tinfoil dinners before? And what's your favorite? We would love to hear your comments down below. Oh, and better yet, join our Facebook group. It's Adventures Campfire Connection, where campers like you can join and share stories and experiences. Hey, if you like this video, give me a big thumbs up. We would also love to have you subscribe to our channel. Hey, thanks again for joining me, and I'll see you on the next adventure. Bye-bye.